Hello, everybody, and welcome to Authentic Thursday, the place to be to getting tools in finding your authentic self. And today we're gonna talk about how to connect to your authentic self and keep that connection, because authenticity is not a destination, it's a journey. You have to find ways to keep being aligned to your authentic self, find ways to reconnect to yourself, find ways to because life just comes with so many things and so much happens that we can lose ourselves. So I thought, let's find, how about if I share tips on how to keep that connection so that you know that you're aligned, so that you know what your values are, what your purpose is, what your mission is, and who you truly are, and it's connected to your daily life. Have you ever been in a situation where something was like you had to make a decision and your stomach or your gut told you don't do that, but because somebody said something or somebody you cared about, brought in their own 2 cents and you're like, okay, then we'll do it that way, and it never worked out. And then you go back saying, oh, I wish I listened to my intuition. Well, of course, that's happened to me too. That happens to all of us, isn't it? So it's about, what I would love to share is how to trust your intuition, because your intuition is you. It's the person inside of you telling you, hey, this is who you are, this is what you want, this is what you like, and when you do this thing, it's not going to make you happy, or when you do this thing, it is going to make you happy. How can we use our inner ear or inner sense to keep that, to listen to that volume or turn up that volume inside of us? I came up with 3 tips that I do and that I use all the time, and it really helps me maintain my alignment to myself, to my authentic self. The first thing that I do is meditation, and that I do every day. I feel it. When I don't do it, I feel the difference between doing a meditation that day and when I don't. Because when I don't meditate, I'm completely all over the place. I am not focused. Things just don't work out the way it's supposed to. But when I take time to just sit down and I usually do 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I love when I do these 20-25 minutes when I have that time. But if it's an everyday, 10-15 minutes is good for me. And I love the feeling I have when I'm done with it, because I feel okay. I'm in tune, I'm connected. And when you create that space for yourself, you know what you're doing? You are actually helping you, because when you wake up, there's so much going on in your mind, and you just need to put those thoughts together. They just need to come together so that you can see them one by one, or you just need to throw them all away, and the voice inside of you, your pure sense of intuition, is then going to come up, and you will know what you need to do most of the time. So meditation is an amazing way to reconnect. Another thing that I do is journaling. I am an advocate for journaling. Journaling is a beautiful way to analyze and query whatever is going on. Sometimes you have a storm going on inside of you. Journaling helps you really just, let out whatever it is that you need to say to yourself. Write down whatever, you feel is going on. And as you're writing that down, what happens is, because there's a difference between saying something or whatever, but when you write things down, you're really connected to yourself. And as you do that, your true self really comes out and tells you, okay, since this is happening, is this the way you want it to go? Or you already know what the answer to that is. And that usually happens because you took the time, the space to let your words come out, to let your thoughts come through. It's so important to have it, such a healthy way to let things through. And the last thing I do, which I learned through coaching actually, is respond, don't react. When things happen and situations happen, we are very quick to just, react to whatever comes through our way. What I learned is taking the time, those 5 seconds. I don't know why sometimes for us human beings we feel we need to speak immediately somebody else says something. We need to, say whatever we need to say, And sometimes when you take those 5 to 10 seconds just to pause and think about it and compile your thoughts, you respond in such a better way. And you give yourself that space to really digest what the person is saying or what's happening. I think with our new culture, we think we need to fill the silence. There's no time to be quiet, but that's not true. When you say something and I take time to just, okay, so that's what you think, all right? And then you just gather your thoughts. Take the time to do that. It's a beautiful way to put your thoughts together. It's a beautiful way to to reconnect to yourself and say, my gut tells me that's not okay. And then you say it, and it's okay to say it. And you're training yourself. You're training yourself to trust yourself. You're training yourself to be more confident in your own thoughts, in your own decisions. And that's an important thing. Gaining your confidence in yourself is one of the beautiful ways to connect to your authentic self. I hope this tips were useful. It'll be nice to hear from you from the comment section. Tell me if this works or if you do use any of these tips. And I hope I will see you again next week. Have a beautiful day. The sun is out finally, and we can't wait for the summer and what it brings. I'm wishing you all a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.